friends, welcome to another episode of Market Structure series. In the previous video, we discussed that how to identify swings in intraday time frames. Today, we'll be discussing about the order flow expectation. That means once we have identified the swings and market trend, then we need to figure out what exactly the price is expected to do in future. You see, this activity will provide us the platform that if you want to go long or short, what exactly is the position, what is the point of interest, where we can open a new short or long position. And in the later episodes, we will try to drill down the precise stop loss position, precise entry position, and the potential targets. So let's get ahead. Okay, this is the position I'm currently into. Okay, to start with, suppose you have a chart, all right, and it's a blank chart. You have a reference position. From there, you see that market is moving up. When the market is moving up, it will be making some swings like this, all right. But the market cannot be moving in a same direction for continuously long time. So at some point, there will be sellers and they will be pushing the market down like this, right? And again, is the possibility that market may be going into some sideways movement. Okay, now here we need to understand what exactly I have taught in the first lesson. The link for that video will be provided in the description. Okay, all right. So a rough idea of what exactly a market can do is here. Suppose this is your starting point. We can say this is the higher low since it is moving in a uptrend. All right, the upper part will be higher high. What will be it called? It will be called a higher high. Since we assume there was a high here and it has been breached, so we make a new high. In the same way, once this high has been broken, we are yet to find another high. Now our higher low has changed to this point. Why higher low? Since this low is higher than the previous low which was established. So this is a higher low. And this is a higher high in comparison to this high. In the same way, the cycle keeps on moving until, you know, and in the same way, our swings keep on changing. This is in my, trading 600 system. I call this a workable swing, right? For example, we do not have the idea of what exactly lies ahead. So, what we'll do, we will establish an expectation since we have seen in the past that this particular market trend is moving in up. So what next? We need to ask what order flow is next. What is our expectation from the price? Right, all right. So our expectation is that since it has been breaking previous highs, this high should also be you know should also be broken to the upside and we should make a new high. You see, this is our expectation. This is called having an expectation from the price. Since it is making continuously higher highs and higher lows, we still expect that the price will be breaking the previous high. And this expectation is true unless we break this particular low. Or suppose this new swing has been created. You see, this new swing has been created from this point to this point. What is our next expectation? That at some point sellers will be coming, or some people who have opened long positions over here will be booking the profits, or somebody will be selling short the market in an assumption that the market will be moving down, right? But since this low has not been broken, the uptrend is still intact and not violated. So what we expect? We still expect that it should break previous high right now. Our higher high has changed, our higher low has changed, our swing has changed from here to here. What we expect next? We expect the same thing, that the higher low should be created because of some correction, because of some profit booking or some new shorts, and if still the market should proceed higher, right? Like this. What do we expect next? Another high. You might be thinking that this drawing is quite simple, so it's not an issue. We'll be moving ahead onto the charts as well. No problem with that. It looks simple, but it is not that simple. We need to train our eyes just to figure out in the candles that this high has been formed, this low has been formed. So no worries. We will be getting into the charts as well. But first we need to bring the concepts into our mind. Okay. This high has been created over here now. Now the twist. This is the first low which has been created after an uptrend. You see, this was an uptrend. This was an uptrend up till here. Now, since this low, which led to a high, has been broken to the downside, now our uptrend has stopped. We have moved into a new downtrend. So, what will happen? We will call this low as a new structure low. In the same way, whatever high will be created the first time after violating I mean, a lower trend, it will be called as new structure high. For example, suppose suppose the trend to the left was something like this. You see, like this. And here we have broken this lower high, right? So this particular thing will be called as lower high in case of downtrend. Since this lower high has been broken to the upside, this is the new structure high, the first high right after a downtrend. In the same way, this is a new low just after a uptrend has been violated. So our expectation has also changed as per the market position. Market trend has changed. Now our expectation is changed. Previously, we were expecting something like this. The price should pull back, move higher, pull back, move higher, pull back, move higher. But now we are expecting something else. Now our expectation is move lower, a retracement in the same way it was moving down, the pullback will be going up, right? Because the people who have opened short position will be buying to cover their shorts, subsequently leading the price to the upper boundary. Lower high, lower low new, a retracement, a low, a lower high, and a low. Now this will be our expectation. All right. So we, after opening a chart, our first step, we just need to find out where exactly the current price is. Where exactly the current price is. Is it making a new high or is it making a new low? If it is making a new high, then we need to sit and wait for a retracement down. All right. The exact precise position where we need to open the position, either long or short, it will be discussed in the later chapter, later episode, in a pretty detailed manner. No issue with that. So, once we have identified the trend that it is moving up or down, or is it in a sideways trend, something like it, the price is not able to either go up or neither push down. So it is moving in a range. So that will be called a sideways trend, like this. Instead of making lower lows and highs, it is moving in the channel, kind of channel, with two boundaries. One is upper boundary and one is lower boundary. All right. So this will be called a sideways trend or a consolidation. So once the price has moved and made a new structure low, our expectation is that the price should be moving up in a retracement. And again, this was our main swing which we were concerned about. Now the swing will be getting changed subsequently. We expect that the low should be broken. Yes, it has broken. Our swing has also changed the swing for which we should be concerned about, right? This is the swing which we need to trade. The time frame can be anything. This trading system does not, rely on the time frame. You can open any time frame, monthly to once 1 minute or even once, uh, you know 30 seconds or 15 second charts. The same concept applies over and over again. You will be able to find it exactly the way I'm telling you, you know but the possibility is that the pullbacks will not be in a straight line. It will be the structure within the pullback or within this swing will also be something like that. Smaller swings, smaller swings. The pullback will also be smaller swings like that. Pardon me, my drawing is not that good. Okay, you got to bear with that. So yeah, we have make a lower high here. A swing comes here. Now we expect that the price should make a lower low, lower low. All right. Now this lower low has been broken. Now we expect another lower low to be created. And here we go. We find another one. Yeah. You need to practice this on charts. Open a simple chart, any chart. I mean any instrument. Just try to figure out what exactly the price is doing. Is it making a new high or is it making a new low? If it is making a new high in an uptrend, we need to figure out that what exactly the price is going to do next. If it is making continuously highs and highs, then at every high there will be some retracement to the downside. On the opposite side, if the price is moving in a downtrend, that means it is making new lows and lower highs, new lows like this. Then we need to ask the question that what will be the price doing once a low has been made? It will make a pullback to the upside. So we need to be clear that what exactly price is going to do. In this way, our downtrend keeps on going till here. You see, this was our last swing. Let me remove this. Now, yeah, here comes the twist here. Now again the trend is changing. Let me zoom this a bit. This high has been broken to the upside. Now again, as I told earlier, this first high which has been made breaking this lower high is called new structure high. That means the trend has again changed. It is not a big uptrend. The momentum is not like this, but still we have moved into an uptrend despite being in low momentum stage. Now what will change? We again need to mark in the same way as we were doing here. It has a new structure high here. What do we expect? We expect a pullback. Pullback can be up to any point provided it should not break this. Once this has been broken, trend is again changed to downtrend. Okay. Now this is higher low again. What did the price do? It moved. It moved to a higher high. Every high after a new structure high will be a higher high. You can use any nomenclature. This is the nomenclature which I think, or I'm just providing you for the sake of understanding, you can use anything. And once your eyes are getting trained on the chart, you even don't need to mention anything. You see the chart, you identify suddenly that, oh, it's going in uptrend. Very simple. It's just matter of time. You need to train your eyes. That's it. All right. So we have made a new high here with this as a lower, higher low. In the same way, the trend keeps on moving. All right. So we need to practice this thing and mark these structures: new structure high, higher high, and subsequent higher lows. You see, in the coming chapters, we will be getting to know the strength of this pullback, right? If we are expecting that this new structure high had been made, the trend has changed, we expect a pullback. Now the pullback will decide, the strength of pullback will decide how far this pullback will be coming back, how far this correction will be coming to the downside. If the correction is something like this, moved up, the correction is just like this, very small, it may move from here. One thing, if the correction is very steep, sorry, if the correction is very steep, went up and went down, then there is a possibility that it will be moving quite down. You see, so we will be learning in the subsequent episodes that what do we need to expect from the momentum inside the pullback. That pullback and nature of pullback will be providing us the position to identify our potential entry points, our potential stop loss points, and after that we'll be setting up potential targets as well. All right, guys, I won't expand it too much, just to assimilate everything which I have told you. Please try to practice this on any chart, any time frame. It even applies to minute charts, intraday charts, or even daily charts. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends and family. If you have any comments, any feedback, which is most welcome, if you have any query related to what stuff I'm telling you, you can please post the comments in the video and I'll try to reply back. All right, guys, this is it for this video. I'll be making another series of videos just to fully drill down my trading 618 system, which is free, no charge. And once you get the nuances of this system correct, I bet you won't be needing any holy grail system, and which actually never is. There is no system which is not making any losses or it is loss free. There is no system like that. But once you get the nuances right from the system, your search for any holy grail will be getting stopped. You can use this for intraday trades. You can use this for swing trades. You can even use this for positional trades as well. So this is it. Thank you very much, and